Hello everyone, welcome back to Data with Pankaj. I am Pankaj. In today's video, we will discuss how you can create a real world data set for your Power BI project or even for other data analytical tools. When we work on a project or practice a report dashboard, we usually download the data set from website like kaggle.com, which is most common and popular platform for data set across multiple domains. However, there is one major problem with the most data set available on kaggle.com. Those data sets are already clean, or there may be smaller error like blanks or nulls or like very small inconsistencies in the data. But in real world project, the situation is very different. So you often face data quality issue, incorrect formats, duplicates record, inconsistent values, missing information, multiple transformation challenges during your real project. And fixing this problem is actually a big part of your data analytical job. So in this video, I will show you how you can create a realistic data set that intentionally include different types of errors. This will help you practice data cleaning, data transformation, and analysis just like a real project. You can use this data set to practice Power Query transformation, data modeling, DAX calculation, report design. Basically, you will able to work on end-to-end Power BI project using this generated data set. So on my LinkedIn and as well as on my WhatsApp community, multiple candidate is asking, okay, from where I can download the data set, which is the best website to have the multiple domain data set for practice. So this video is created specifically to answer that particular question. So there are multiple ways to generate a real time data set for your projects. Even you can create a project portfolio using this data set. So either we can use the ChatGPT, Gemini AI in combination with a Google Colab. Also we can use a Claude AI desktop. Now depending on your requirement, like whether you want data set for e-commerce, whether you want data set for sales analysis, whether you want data for HR analytics or supply chain domain, so you can create any sort of data for your analysis using this particular method. Okay, so first we will discuss how you can create a data set using Claude AI desktop. So I will navigate to Claude AI desktop. Now Claude AI desktop is one AI tool. I already created multiple videos on Claude AI desktop integration with the Power BI to perform different Power BI tasks like modeling, DAX, calculation, even Power Query tasks. There are multiple videos created, so you can watch those videos. But in this video, Claude AI we will use for dataset generation. Okay, now we will pass our first prompt. Generate a retail sales data set for Power BI practice with minimum 500k records. Create a three-dimension customer product store. Create one fact table that contain the different columns like order ID, customer ID, product ID, store ID, quantity, unit price, discount, total amount. Requirement: all column must contain the real world realistic data such as actual city names, countries, customer name, product categories, etc. Okay. Maintain proper relationship between the dimension and fact. Then include 30% messy data such as missing value, duplicate, inconsistency text, then extra spaces and mixed date format. Okay, so this I have just mentioned that I need messy data and the error should be up to 30%. You can go up to 50%, 70%, 20%, depend on your scenario. But just follow this method to generate your data set. Okay, now prompt you need to pass accordingly. The result will be vary. Okay, so I need this into the CSV format. So I have mentioned export each table as a CSV. Okay, if you need this into Excel, then that will also created. If you need this as a text, then that will be also done. Okay, even if you need the SQL script for this, that will be generated and you can copy that script and run in your database. So you will have that particular tables created in your in database. So we will start with this first prompt. So it will take few minutes to generate the result and then we'll have all our data set ready. Okay, it has created the data set. You can see the 4 CSV files are ready. Here is a summary what it has generated. Okay, sales CSV with the 515k rows, then customer CSV that contain around 1500 rows, then product CSV 72 different products, store we have 206 different store. Okay, so it has provided some insight related to what data is missing. Okay, missing value is 10% on non-key fields set to blank, all the details. Okay, where you need to focus on data set cleaning. Okay, now depending on the scenario, okay, if you pass I need 40% unclean the data, then even you can mention, okay, I should able to practice the merge, I should able to practice the append, I should able to practice the replace value, replace error, fix the date format, like that. Okay, depending on your prompt it will generate the data set. So our data set is generated. I will just download this. So I will just navigate to the dataset file. So you can see these are the different files created: customer, product, sales, and store. Let me just open any of the file. Let's say sales file. Okay, you can see in the date column, store and unit price. Here we have discount 0. Then there are some missing values in discount or total amount. In quantity also we have some missing values. In order ID If we expand the order ID, you can see there are some mismatch in the order ID. If I open another file from same data set, let's say customer, so you can see the real customer name, then their city, their country. Okay, so we have in detail data set for customer dimension. Even you can mention I need the address, I need the zip code, etc. Okay, I need the gender, I need the like whatever details you need, you have to mention in a prompt. Okay, it will generate as per that input. Okay, then we have city here. Okay, our different cities are there. Similarly, we have tables for store and then product as well as. Okay, you can see the real product name is there. Okay, the product name laptop, then wireless headphone, smartphone. Okay, the category is electronics. Here you can see some mismatch in the data. So if you expand this, you can see in Excel you will not able to see. Okay, you can see the electronics is there and electronics is with a space there. Once we expand this field, we are able to see only one, but in Power Query you can clearly see the difference. Okay, there are mismatch in the categories, then product name. Okay, so this kind of data set you can generate using Claude AI Desktop for your practice. So this is one way to generate using Claude AI Desktop. So you can pass multiple prompts. So we have just pass for the retail, then we can pass for supply chain, then HR analytics. Okay, you have to pass in detail prompt, so it will generate as per your prompt. Okay, even you can generate 1 million, 2 million. Okay, we have generated 500k rows, so I already generated up to 1.5 million of rows in a fact table, and I'm using the paid version, but the free version also you can have the limited interaction. Okay, you can easily generate the data set like 50 to 20 interaction are free within 24 hours, but with a pro you can have the continuous interaction with the Claude AI Desktop. So we have seen one way how to generate a realistic data set using Claude AI Desktop. Now we'll discuss the second approach, how we can create a real-time data set using Gemini AI and Google Colab. So on browser, you can search Google Colab. Select new notebook. Okay, here in Gemini AI, we can pass our prompt. It will automatically select Python libraries for us and run the code and provide us the data set as per the prompt we are passing. Okay, so I will pass the prompt. So I need healthcare data set that contain the different tables like patient, doctors, then hospital, what are the columns required I have mentioned. So if you need more columns, then you can mention in detail. Okay, so specifically I'm mentioning that all column must contain real world realistic data such as the actual patient name, doctor's name, hospital name, cities and countries. Maintain valid relationship between tables and include at least 40% errors, so I can work on a Power Query. Okay, so you can mention specific country. Okay, if you want to analyze the healthcare data for USA, UK. Okay, you can mention specific country or multiple countries like that. Okay, so I will start with my prompt. So it will take a few minutes to execute our task and it will provide the final data set. Okay, so here I will accept and auto run, so it will automatically run. Once one task is completed, it will automatically start another task. Okay, so here you can see the Python libraries is installed and it is automatically running different libraries to create a data set. So depending on the data size, it will take a time. Okay, if you want to generate a millions of row, it will take more time. If you want to generate few, let's say hundreds of row, then it will take a less time. Okay, depending on the size of your data set, it will take a time. Okay, so using Google Colab, I have generated more than 1.5 million rows for one practice data set, so you can generate as per your requirement. Here you can see the preparing is done, prepare data generation environment is done. It is creating the dimension table hospital. Here you can see some preview of the data. Okay, this hospital ID, then hospital name, then cities, then countries. So we have not passed any specific country or cities, but based on the prompt, it will generate. Okay, if you want to focus on specific country or multiple countries, you can always pass the name in a prompt. Okay, so it's totally depend on how you are passing your prompt. So our hospital table is generated, doctor table is generated, then it is generating the patient table. Patient table will be our fact table. It has generated around 120k rows in patient table. Okay, like visit ID, patient ID, doctor ID, hospital ID, then visit date, a reason for visit, like what was the reason to visit hospital, and cost. These are the some column generated for patient table. Okay, so if you need more columns, then you can mention in your prompt. Okay, all tables are generated. Okay, now I want to export this all into CSV, so I will just select this option, export all generated data frames into CSV. If I click here, then it will start the next task to have our all file into CSV format. Okay, so if you go here, files, and you can see doctors, hospital, patients, and visit. Okay, the table name itself, it has mentioned dirty. Okay, but once we download that, then we can remove that. Okay, I can select this and download from here. all file will be downloaded. In download section, if I go to the download, here download, you can see doctor, hospital, patients, and visit. Okay, so dirty name is added by default, but we can remove that, like just renaming this CSV. Okay, so if I open the any file, let's say doctor files, and then you can see here, okay, doctor ID, their name is mismatch. Then we have uppercase, lowercase. The name is not into proper format. Okay, in specialty also we have mismatch. Okay, so data set is dirty. Okay, like unclean format. So if you open another file, you will see same issue. Okay, even you open the hospital, then you will see the same mismatch in the data, because we have mentioned I need dirty data, so I can work on different transformation in Power Query. Here you can see hospital name is mismatch is there, then city we have different. Okay, here uppercase, lowercase, some blanks are there, nulls are there. Here in country also we have nulls and blank and case mismatch. Okay, so in each particular table it will have some errors depending on the prompt we are passing. Okay, in visit, this is our fact table at around 9 MB. It contains 120K record. So here you can see, so we have visit ID, patient ID, doctor ID, hospital ID, visit date. Okay, so date format is different. Okay, here you can see year is at starting, then here year is at ending. So there are different combination of date format. Okay, so this we need to fix in Power Query. Here it has generated in detail data set for us. Okay, you can see the Python code behind the scenes. Okay, here, and we have generated just for 120K records. So you can generate for millions of record. It is free. Okay, maybe if you have to generate more records, then maybe you need to go for paid. But I have generated more than 1.5 million rows using Google Colab and Gemini combination for supply chain data set. Okay, so this was the second method to generate realistic project data set using AI. Now we will discuss third method. Okay, so in first we have discussed about Claude AI. Second we have discussed using Gemini AI and Google Colab. So in this, how you can generate the data set using ChatGPT. Okay, so again ChatGPT is free, but there are limited prompt allowed with a free version. So I am using the paid version, but if you have free version, then also you can try to generate the data set. Okay, for this we'll generate the supply chain data set. I will pass my prompt to generate a supply chain data set for BI practice with minimum 100K records. So you can go with a 200, 300 up to millions of record. Create three-dimension product, supplier, warehouse, then shipment, what column I need. Okay, that will be our fact table. All column must contain the real world data such as actual company names, product names, warehouse location, and countries. Maintain proper relationships. Include 20% data quality issues. Okay, so you can go with a 30%, 40% depending on what complexity you need in your data set. So I will start with this. So again, here it will run the Python code, like different Python libraries as per the data set. Now here you can see it has considered iPhone, then different phones for the products. Okay, you can mention you need the vehicle data set, you need the bike data set, or you need any different products. Okay, like some furniture data, like that. Okay, so that will be considered as per your prompt. So whatever prompt you are passing, as per that it will generate the data set. Okay, here you can see download the product. All files are created. Okay, if I just download this file, download the product. Okay, product CSV is downloaded, supplier CSV is downloaded, shipment CSV is downloaded. Supplier CSV is our fact table, so it contains the more than 100K records, so it will take time. So if I go to the download now, so these are the files. Okay, these are the latest downloaded files. Products, if I go to the products, here you can see these are the products. It contains only 16 product. And then another table or file is shipment. Shipment is our fact table. So you can see shipment table that contain different keys, and then shipment cost, delivery status, quantity. So if you need more column, then you can mention in detail. Okay, I need this column. Okay, and what should be the input in this column. So it will generate as per your input. Okay, so we have seen using ChatGPT how you can generate the data set. Okay, even it has provided what data called data issue is there in your data set. Okay, if you need detailed document, then you can also pass. I need the detailed document where I need to fix the data set. For Gemini also you can ask that task. Claude also you can ask like I need detailed document for my data set or data profiling summary. Even for ChatGPT you can ask, okay, I need detailed document for my data statistic. Okay, it will show the detailed summary, where is the missing data, where is the blank, where is the mismatch, etc. Okay, so these are the three different way where you can generate your real project data set for your practice as well as your portfolio building, and you can customize your data for different domains like supply chain, e-commerce, finance, then manufacturing. Even you can generate for different domains. Okay, like manufacturing, if you want to calculate machine OE, then different machine related information you can generate for production, supply chain, e-commerce, sales, finance, HR analytics. Depending on your use case or depending on your domain, you can generate and practice it. So That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks again.